Hey, everybody, welcome back and happy Friday. Okay, guys, so I just wanted to reach out because there is a lot going on in the Bravo world. And yesterday we took the day off, as you guys know. So thank you for everyone bearing with me. I'm not on my camera today because I'm at a hotel, but I'm headed back home this afternoon. So tomorrow it'll be back to normal. Thank you for bearing with me. But there is so much Vanderpump Rules drama that we're not going to not bring it to you. So before we jump in, you guys know how this works. If you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And oh yeah, if you guys didn't catch on to the fact that there's no hot, messy topics today, again, I apologize. But we'll be back to normal programming soon, I promise. And I can't wait to see you guys. Let's go with this in the meantime, just for a day. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Okay, guys, so I wanted to start with the Lala Kent of it all because Lala is not holding back, and I don't think that she feels like she has to anymore. Lala kind of says whatever she wants to say, and this time it's about Joe Winberg and how she would have punched Scheana in the face. This is pretty much what was said. Thank you to Taste of Reality. Lala Kent praised Joe Winberg for how she handled herself with Scheana when Scheana violated, quote unquote, her personal space and felt bullied. During an episode of the Give Them Lala podcast, the outspoken Vanderpump Rules star acknowledged how Tom Schwartz's friend Fling must have felt on the episode called Kiss Kiss Revenge Bang. Which, guys, this was so awkward. And she did say this triggers, like some bullying things, how she felt before. And I don't want to take that away from her because I think that a lot of us have been bullied in the past. It's the worst feeling. Nobody wants to feel like everyone's ganging up on them. I know that I have social anxiety. So when I walk in a room, I automatically feel like people just don't like me. And that's my own personal thing to deal with. But it's a feeling in your head that you feel, it's a defeating feeling. So I get it. Lala said Joe was feeling very uncomfortable, and I could tell she felt uncomfortable. Scheana, I don't think, has it in her to be a bully. She's very shady at times. It doesn't hit like shade, it hits different. But I don't find her to be a bully. I'm glad she clarified that. I do feel like Joe felt bullied in that moment where it was the five of us, Ariana, Katie, Ali, Scheana, and Lala. We're all dressed the way we're dressed, and which looks like a very intimidating group of people. But she also detailed, you've got Scheana who's pulling Joe's hat off at the very beginning, being like, show your braids. I really give props to Joe. If you remove my hat, I'm not violent. I'm punching you in the fucking face. You touch my hat, I'm punching you in the face. It's just completely inappropriate. I love sheesh, but you fucking touch my hat, I'm taking your head off. A hat for a head, bitch. Okay. Bravo TV fans reacted to Lala commenting on Joe feeling bullied. And there were a few. There were like 6 good ones. Joe kept the big secret. That is why Scheana has hostility towards her. Katie and Ariana hated Joe from way back before the dinner. It's mean girl BS. Grow up. The person who treated her the worst is Schwartz. Have we changed the definition of bullying in the dictionary, cause? Leave Joe alone. We remember Sheena's ugly leather ball cap. And I'm so sick of Mother Teresa Lauren from Utah. Bitch, you were right there bullying Joe. Now, in case you missed it, Kristen Doty gave insight into why the female cast members don't like Joe. She told Scheana when you were in New York, Joe sent a chatty chat to Ariana, Tom Sandoval, and Raquel. It said, I love you all. I care about all of you. And it's really difficult for me right now. Also, right before she started trying to F Tom Schwartz, is what she said, she's texting Katie Maloney, Tom's ex-wife, saying, I love you, my fellow Justin Bieber lover. And she would never reach out to Tom and say, can I cut your hair? She'd reach out to Katie even when they were already divorced. I would love to cut Tom's hair. And Katie, you mean the world to me, blah, blah, blah. Nevertheless, the girls minus Ali believe Joe is fake. And that's why she's not liked. And yeah, like I said, Lala had something to say about it. So I'm going to go ahead and play that for you. Here we go.
Joe was feeling very uncomfortable, and I could tell she felt uncomfortable. Scheana, I don't think has...
By the way, thank you to Breaking the Rules Pod. Before we finish this, make sure you guys go follow Breaking the Rules Pod because they have good-ish.
In her, she's very shady at times. It doesn't hit as shade. It hits differently than that.
Yeah.
But I don't find her to be like a bully,
Okay.
right?
Yes.
But I do feel like Joe felt bullied in that moment where it was like the 5 of us, we're all dressed the way we're dressed, which looked like a very intimidating group of people.
Yes.
And you've got Scheana who's pulling her hat off at the very beginning, being like, show your braids. I really give props to Joe. You remove my hat. I'm not violent. I'm punching you in the fucking
I
face.
was just gonna
You
say
touch my hat. I'm punching you in the face.
do not touch. What if I'm like, there are so many reasons, like now, oh my God, if you remove my hat, everyone would be horrified. I have sweaty, greasy hair underneath. Don't touch my stuff.
It's just completely inappropriate. I love sheesh
Yeah.
all the live long day. You fucking touch my hat, I'm taking your head off, like Easton said.
Yes.
All right?
Yes. I'm glad you said that because
Yeah.
I was like,
A hat for a head, bitch.
Right?
there were 2 moments where I was like, good. One was where you said something to Scheana. You're like, damn, I think I wrote it. But you said she was being shady. And you said something like,
You're an icy bitch.
Oh.
Joe,
Okay. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I agree. I think that Scheana is not a bully. I think that Scheana does not like Joe. I think Scheana has a good reason not to like Joe. I think they all have good reasons not to like Joe. But I personally feel that Scheana, it's TV. And yes, it sucks. But also, at the same time, you got to be careful what you sign up for. With that, I say let's keep it moving. There's another clip I wanted to play for you guys, and this one is where Dana and Katie are offering up the truth of what happened when Logan Cochran walked in on Sandoval and Rachel. Now, you guys know Logan is Ariana's best friend, somebody who I opened Tom with, somebody who I absolutely just love. He is the driest sense of humor, but the most fun person, can break out and dance, is always, I was going to say is always happy, but Logan, if you're listening to this, you shady bitch, you are not always happy, but he is always a good time. I really, really enjoy Logan, and I love that he has been able to be there for Ariana. And I hate that he's also being accused of this shit by Rachel when really she didn't even have any good detail or anything. So if you're going to name him, then make sure that you back that shit up. Like receipts, timeline, proof, whatever the saying is, like back that shit up if you're going to sit there and call somebody out. I'm going to play the clip.
And she also told the story wrong about Logan. So
I'm about to get activated. So first of all, we're defending Logan 100%. That is not how it happened.
yeah.
We discussed this in depth on the episode tomorrow, so I'll kind of leave it up to that. All I have to say is her version of how it happened is not what happened. At the time, he had no reason to believe something so evil could be going on. He never said anything about that to me. He never said anything about that to Ariana at the time because it didn't even faze him, because it didn't seem like what she's described happened. So I think that she's taking, just like we caught her and Joe and Tom at the Abbey we talked about this too in like September, October.
Another bar, yeah.
Yeah, at another bar at another time. And at the time, because she was making out with Schwartz and shit, I thought it was that. I thought it was a Schwartz thing. But then in hindsight, we were like, oh, so they, first of all, weren't as messy as they alluded to. But second of all, then if anything came up, they'd be like, what are you guys, that would never happen. Are you kidding me? Blah, blah, blah. Because they thought their plan was going to come to fruition, which was write it out, Tom and Ariana break up, and then eventually they date.
Like people.
And she also told the story wrong about Logan.
Oh, okay, guys. I want to hear your thoughts. Go ahead, pop off in the comments. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell, and we'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye.